Hey guys, what's going on? Here bringing you a lot more Guild Wars. And hell, I'm enjoying this game, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the guild. Because now that you're gonna be joining, or I mean, when I say you, I don't mean you, I mean the general you. Some of you are gonna be joining, and I want to explain just a little bit of how the upgrades are gonna be working, because as I said on my previous video, just by having you guys play together and logging on into the game, the guild is going to be getting some influence, which is the points that we use to spend on the guild, and you know, whatever we want to get it. What I decided at first to get was the guild emblem. I think it would be kind of cool to have the characters, you know, carry some sort of I think it's a banner. Allows guild members to create a personal guild emblem. Yeah, for use on banners and other displays. I'm not sure what others displays means. I'm thinking of like a, you know, like in World of Warcraft, where you could have like a shirt that would have the emblem. Hopefully something like that. But banners are cool as well. But as you can see here, build queue. I'm already training research politics level 1. Which cost me 500. Actually, I started with like 10, but because I bought the deluxe edition, I had this tome that gave me 1,000 to spend on the guild, so that's pretty nice. Used the first one on the research politics level 1, and it takes 16 hours to complete. It's, yeah, there you see how much time's left. Almost 11 hours. And as soon as I get that, then I can get the guild emblem template for 100. And I guess then I'll have to get the level 2. I don't know if that, yeah, it's gonna be like 500, hopefully. And then I can get the, let's see, armor. Allows guild members to purchase armor items that display the guild. This would be really cool. So with this, then I guess you can use the emblem on your armor. And I was checking it out that you can even use it on the weapons at level 3. But yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing, though. There are multiple upgrades that you can get. This is just the Art of War, I guess. It's just like, it seems to be like mostly bonuses. Like, I can make it so that the guild gets like extra bonuses on PvP, and I can buy a catapult, as I said on my latest video. Swiftness, you know, all that good stuff. Economy for gathering bonuses, experiences, magic find. There's yeah, just whatever's, and then this can get some stash, and for the guild to be able to deposit things. I think it's really cool, the whole system. But for those of you who are going to be joining, if you bought the deluxe edition and you have that tome that you can spend on the guild, let me know. If you're gonna be using it on the guild, it would really help out. Like that, it's 1,000 influence points. You can see, like, it's actually a lot. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the game, and I guess storyline wise, because I'm about to do something that I thought it was pretty interesting. You don't really see many MMO. Actually, you don't see any MMORPG do this. So as I mentioned before, you can actually make decisions that change the way that your story unfolds. Most of the decisions start in the beginning when you answer the questions that they'll ask you when you create your character. But for example, in here, my main quest, I'm level 27 by the way, my main quest is telling me that I have to choose 1 out of 3 groups of people. These are scholars, these are warriors, and these are sort of assassins or thieves or whatever. And whoever I choose, I'm gonna be like rolling with them probably for the rest of the game. You can see here it says choose an order of Tyria to join permanently. I don't want to really spoil, you know, how it came here, you know, for those of you who are playing Char and are, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's just the fact that whatever things that you choose, you know, can change your storyline, that I think it's really nice. I also like the conversation, the way that the conversation happens. Hopefully we'll get to see that in a second. Time to squat or get off the pot, soldier. Remember, if you join the ranks of the Vigil, it's for life. So yeah, it's saying that it's permanent. This is one decision you can't take back. I'm deciding to go with the warrior because I sort of appreciate more the fighting than the whole, I guess, studying and the thief way of doing things. I just wanna kill things. I mean, I've officially joined the vigil. This is the conversation style of the game. I really love it.
The vigil is the right choice, soldier. You'll be a strong asset to us. Your skills will make a real difference in the world. The vigil understands what this is. War. The dragon threat needs to be confronted head-on, starting with Necromancer Rhexxar. By now, Hal is most likely one of her mindless minions. He deserves to rest in peace, and she deserves to die. What's our next move? Direct assault with overwhelming force. The Priory can destroy the crystal, but we will clear the way for them to do so. If they falter, or their magic potion fails, we'll bash it until it shatters. Meet me at Lichcroft Mere, and we'll put an end to this.
So as you can see, it's all voice acted. Like, I mean, not everything, obviously. I think actually Star Wars was all voice acted. Or maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. It sounds like it. Let's just choose your reward. I can get a torch. Torch are nice offhand weapons. I can equip it to like stun creatures and burn them, which is really cool for PvP. Like having an ability that stuns is always nice. The war horns are usually buff you and whoever is with you, and then a fine hatchet, which is really powerful. That's cool. I might choose that.
Next?
But yeah, I explained to you guys before how the whole combat works, which is nice. I can also equip myself an axe, and then I can like throw axes, which is I think it's cool, but I don't know. I've been enjoying my short bow a lot. But how the main quest works here, as I mentioned before, there's not really any quests besides the story quests, which are sort of special to you and the decisions that you make throughout the storyline. The way that they work is that they'll have you usually travel between zones. Like, this is the way that the game tells you like how to move through the zones, because usually for example in games like World of Warcraft, you would have the actual quest tell you like, hey, you have to go to this town because we need help there. But because there are actually no quests in here, they use the storyline quest to sort of take you from place to place. You say that the storyline quest told me to go here, then I finished a zone, then told me to go here, and then I've been moving west throughout the story, and I'm finally getting to Krita. But I really like the idea. You see that I completed the Black Citadel, which is the capital. Just exploring stuff. But I really like the map, because it's just like the map in Guild Wars, the first one. And I was like such a huge fan of the first one. And it's so refreshing to see the map again. It's very nostalgic. And see these places again, Krita and Terry and the Silver Shiver Peak Mountains and everything. There are some areas that are new. Like, I don't recognize the Ruins of Ore. And the Scavenger's Cosmos. I don't remember this. Maybe they were there and I'm stupid, but I don't remember. This one either, the Steamsport Mountains. I think those are new from here. Some parts in the north are also new. These ones were not in the old game. And the Blood Legion, these things were mentioned in the lore. Like, I was a huge fan of the lore, so I read it, and these things were mentioned. This is where the shark came. For those of you who don't know, Ascalon, which is all this, was actually human territory. And the shark came from here, and then they sort of took over. And now this is Shar area for Guild Wars 2. Like in Guild Wars 1, that was like the plot. Like, you were a human, and the shark came in, and you had to like defend against them, and in the end you lost. Like, it was pretty cool. But it was just really nice that they continued the story, sort of like World of Warcraft does, which is really nice. It's a nice way to sort of expand on the lore. But yeah, now that I've finished the first zone, the second zone, I went all the way here. This is the Nord area, the Nord starting area. I think this is the capital of them, I think. And yeah, I'm here. Okay, this is sort of my level 28, 27 or so. Let's see if I can start doing some events so you guys can see how they work. I could either go through here. There's a passage here that, yeah, you see the passage here takes me here, or I can go below here. I'm not sure where to take. I'm gonna follow down here. It's cool that the map actually tells you like what levels are the zones. So if you're like level 35, you know more or less where to go. That the map tells you like, okay, this zone is from level 35 to 45, so you know, okay, they should have, you know, stuff for me, which is cool. But even if you don't, like, so I'm level 27. I could literally go to here to Ascalon and start doing some level 20 stuff with like, say, with like guildmates or whatever. And my level would actually downscale to level 20 so that I would be at the same level as the events in the area, and I would still get a fair amount of XP. They do that so that you can actually, you know, like do things with people. If you know, it's not like a prevention if you're like really high level. But okay, so there's an event happening. You see that in the map? There is a little circle here. It indicates that there's an event here, and the event says, keep Bam safe while he gathers components for his engineering. Bam is, let's see, who's that guy? This guy. Oh no, he's a little, is that a little goblin kind of creature thing? Okay, this, yeah. I don't know how they are called, but they're like the small guys. They're like goblins. They're like really smart and like very magical. So I'm supposed to defend him against, I guess things are gonna be attacking us. But you see how people sort of gravitate towards the event? Like, the event is moving through the area. You see that? And people are just, they join us as it's moving along, because they all can see it in the map. And I think it's such a smart way to do so, because it not just makes things more interesting, like the more people there are, the harder it becomes. And it's not just that, but the fact that usually people play MMOs to play with people. Let me go ahead and lower the volume just a bit, because I don't really know how high it is. But usually people play MMOs, you know, for the whole social aspect. I think they're very social games. In the way that they work, you know, with guilds and the whole PvP, you know, playing with people, you know, that's the whole point of a multiplayer game. And this does it really well. It really makes it so that you actually cooperate with people very well. And they do that. Well, I'm so bad with words. They make it even better with the fact that there is no mob tagging. If you remember in other MMOs, if you attack a creature, like a wild creature first, then other people cannot get experience from it because you attacked it first. And here that's removed. Like, you can actually help people kill things, and both of you get the same amount of XP, which is the full amount of XP. Like, the amount of XP is not, it's not divided between you two. Like, it's the same. Whether you kill someone alone or with a team. So it really, like, it really makes it so that, you know, it's better for you to do things with people. And again, people tend to gravitate towards events, so you are always doing things with people. Like, the way that they made it, it's just so beautiful. It works perfect. There's absolutely no lag. Again, as I mentioned in my last video, guys, look, I can, like, revive him. And it gives me a lot of XP to revive him too. Check it out. 79 XP. That's a lot of XP. Check this out. How much it gives me to kill a creature. So that you can get a small comparison. I got 79 experience from reviving someone. Let me go ahead and kill this there. 21 XP plus 25 bonus. So that's, yeah, something like 47 or so. 46. So you can see that doing teamwork is rewarded very well. And if you're wondering what that bonus is, like besides the XP, like bonus XP, they give creatures bonus XP if they are not killed recently. So the longer a creature stays alive in the world, the more bonus XP is gonna give you if you kill it. So again, that rewards you for exploring like really dark places, really far away places, and killing minions there, because you're gonna get more bonuses. I'm 99% sure that's how it works. Like, I asked someone in the chat and that's what they told me. But if it is like so, it would be brilliant, because as you can see, it seems like everything works together to sort of reward exploration and teamwork, which is so awesome. And another thing about these events, like they sort of I said that they sort of get harder the more people there are there, but they also want, as soon as you finish one, like it depending on the event, they are separated in parts. So once you finish one, you know, a secondary event might happen. So for example, if there's an event that says, okay, we have to take over the city, after you finish that, then the event may evolve into, okay, we have to kill this boss in this city, and then a huge boss would appear, and you'd have like 20 or 30 people like killing him. Like, it's such a beautiful thing, and I keep like sucking this game's dick. And sorry for the metaphor, but I am just so blown away. Like, shit, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. It's such a dirty metaphor, but. Straight up, guys, like I'm legit here. Straight up, I am like blown away, and I was a huge fan of the first one. Like, I was a huge fanboy of the first game, so I may be a little biased, but I'm usually very like negatively critical about MMOs. Like, if I'm gonna play an MMO, it has to be really good because I'm gonna spend a lot of time playing an MMO. Just here, event completed. We defended the guy. And you can see here we get experience, we get karma points, which we use to buy special stuff from vendors. Like, there are special karma vendors that sell like awesome gear, like special gear, or maybe like items. You know, I haven't really delved that much into it because someone told me that at level 40, if you save up your karma, you can buy like a really nice set of armor. Like a tier armor, and I'm saving for that because that sounds like freaking awesome. So I'm waiting for that, so I'm not spending it. But I've seen that you can actually buy weapons, like rare weapons and stuff, with that karma, which is really nice. And I lost my train of thought of what I was saying before. But yeah, oh yeah, this game is awesome. That's pretty much it. Okay, so these are level 29, I'm level 27, so that's why they take a little longer to kill. See. Okay, so this entrance right here goes to Lion's Ark, which is, I think this is the main city of the game, like well, I wouldn't say the capital of the game, but I would say it's the central hub. I think this is the trade capital, because it's sort of in the center of the game, and that's how it worked in Guild Wars 1, because it was in the center, it was sort of the trade capital, and it was where most things were, like end game and stuff. So I haven't explored it yet. I'm more interested right now in leveling and exploring the actual game, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot of time to explore the capital city, so I don't really worry too much about that. But let's see, I can go. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna explore something, because that's one thing that I've been like really into with this game, just getting everything that there is to get in terms of exploration, because you actually get really nice items like chests and stuff that give you rare weapons if you do so, and it's extremely excruciatingly fun. So that's a plus too. Let's go ahead and kill this, guys. Okay, now I'm lagging a little bit. Yeah, it's usually by this hour. I think it's like 10 p.m. here right now, so it's like usually peak time from like 8 or 7 to 8. From 7 to 10 or 11. It's peak time, and it becomes fairly laggy. I wouldn't say fairly laggy. Like, I usually play with like about 100 latency because I'm really far away from the servers. The servers are in Texas. But even still, even by playing so far away, like it's beautiful. And you have to take in mind that the game literally just released. Like, I believe the actual retail release was like yesterday, so this is like huge peak. This is the peak of the peak. Whoa. Oh, you see that I can roll to evade stuff, and as long as I'm rolling, everything that hits me fails, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm in the peak of the peak, so the game just released, so there's like a huge amount of people playing, and then it's oh gosh, I died. It's the peak of the day, so it's gonna get a little laggy this time, but it's gonna get better. It always does. You can see that it's just like Borderlands. Holy sh, there are so many like attacking me. As soon as you kill someone while you're in this downed state, you revive, which is really nice. I don't like it that they actually did that as well for PvP. Like, I wish they would remove it for PvP because it's kind of bullshit. It's wow, I need to evade those. I'm not paying attention. Ah. Yeah, these guys are 2 levels, or 1 level higher than me. They should be fine. But I sort of lose concentration when I'm talking. But I can evade those. You see that they were casting this sort of crystals on me, and there's this circle that appears below me, and when I see that, I can like roll to the side and evade it. And yes, I mentioned before, anything that hits me while I'm in that animation it completely misses, regardless of whether it is magic or a melee attack, or, you know, like an arrow or whatever. And I think it's really cool. It promotes skill, which Guild Wars is all about. Even from the first, you see that hit him for almost half HP. Look, he evaded. You see that he rolled and the thing didn't hit. Whoa! You see, half HP hit my pet. So it seems like this area is pretty hardcore. We're gonna have to be evading things. We're gonna have to be paying attention to the floor, or else we're gonna be dying a lot. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, oh, that usually in other MMOs, like, they don't punish you that hard for this early on in the game. But I really like it that they do promote a lot of skill, PvP and PvE wise, which is it's always a nice thing in my book. I don't know about you guys, but again, as long as it's not like excruciatingly hard, because I remember playing Rift, and for those of you who don't know, Rift is a Korean game, and it was actually, no, it wasn't Rift, it was Ion. Ion is Korean. I don't know what I'm killing this guy, so I just want to explore. I'm trying to look for, yeah, that little, like, shit, I gotta bait this. Ion is a Korean MMO, which was actually fairly popular when it released. Like, it received a lot of press when it came out, and whoa, slow. I tried it out, and I knew it wasn't really gonna go big from the first day I played it. Like, you can sort of tell with those games. Oh shit, I did it too late. But it was one of those games, because it's Korean. I guess they sort of like hard thing. Wow, that sounded so gay. they like to make their games hard, shoot, like, it was like, there's a limit, right? There is a fine line where it just sort of becomes annoying instead of just cool. Okay, how do I don't know if I can reach there through here. I'm not sure how to get there, and it's sort of hard in that place because it's just filled with creatures. They spawn really quick, but is there a cave here? Oh, I think there's a cave. Okay, yeah, there you go. So with this cave, I should be able to find that that area. You see here, undiscovered point of interest. Once I discover this, then I get XP, and the area sort of is discovered, so I get, like, the map actually shows what's there, and the skill point. If I reach here and get that, then I get a free skill point. Whoa, something's hitting me. Sometimes, if it's hidden, then it's only a matter of clicking on it and communing with it, so you get the point. But sometimes you also have to sort of take a challenge. It could be defeating some guys, or it could be getting an item or whatever. But as soon as you complete that little questy thing, then you get the skill point. So that's pretty chill. Let's see what's in here. We discovered, there you see that we discovered the point of interest, and the place is discovered. So you see that the map is sort of revealed, and now it's all about getting to that skill point once I kill these guys. These ones are level 30, and so you can see that it actually takes a fair amount of time to defeat them. They're 3 levels above me, and but yeah, because I'm a ranger, I can take them on with relative ease. I'm not laggy anymore. You can see that it's fast. But that's why I love the ranger. I wanted to talk about, like, my favorite class usually in MMOs, and it's usually the ranger. And I mentioned this in a Skyrim episode. Kudos if you remember. Oh, okay, this is the boss. If I defeat this guy, then I get then I get the skill point, I think. You can see that it has like a special portrait. But yeah, I mentioned in an episode that I tend to gravitate towards ranger classes, like archer classes, in games that promote movement, that has like really nice combats. Because like it's so cool, like just evading guys. Like if a magician is gonna shoot fire at you, then you can like go behind a wall and protect yourself against it, or you can like, as is in this game, you can roll and defend against it, and you can like kite warriors. Like that's a really cool thing that I really enjoyed about this type of games while using rangers. But then again, there are games like Iron or like like I wouldn't say Rift, let's say. I think Warhammer Online was also like that, where Lord of the Rings Online was like that as well, where the gameplay is not as epic as this one or World of Warcraft, so that it's not very movement friendly. Like you can't really evade projectiles or kite warriors in a very efficient way. And it's not really, the game doesn't promote it in a way that it makes it fun and entertaining. In games like those, then I tend to gravitate more towards rogues or warriors, because it's just not as fun. But in this game, where I can evade things and there's line of sight, and I have traps, I have my tools to be able to evade things in a very fashionable way. Like, this is the type of game where I love using rangers and archers. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the game. I'll be doing more like this, just me going through the game and sort of exploring and talking about my feelings on the game, and yeah, I guess just updating you guys on the guild as well. I'm recording this about an hour after I uploaded the video with the information about the guild, and you can see that we already got some people that join in. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more Guild Wars 2. I just love this game so much. Have a nice day, guys.